Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and this is how to use the third legendary bird Pokemon, Moltres. Oh, I see it now. Trace 3, Moltres. Oh, Pokemon, you sure knew how to get us back in the 90s. Anyway, if we look at Moltres' stats, it's kind of awkward that for some reason we have 100 attack that we're really not going to do much with. That could go anywhere else, like with speed or even the defenses, or if it was like an 85 attack with the 90 in the defenses and stuff, we'd have a little more to work with. Also, its typing is going to be a bit off because, now we have that 4 times weakness to rock again, we have water and electric weaknesses, but we do have a lot of resistances, so you do have you have a lot more switch-in potential to try to set up as Moltres than the other legendary birds, so that's kind of one of the main things going in its favor. Hopping into Pokemon Showdown, for some reason I just feel like using the risky moves, even though I'm always against it. Like, 70% accuracy is really tough, and then we also have 85% on the Fire Blast. I'd rather just go for the sure thing, you have Air Slash and Flamethrower as your other options. But pretty much, because Moltres it just has, this weird stat distribution, I feel like I'm trying to make up for it, just throw out a huge Hurricane for KO, throw out a huge Fire Blast for KO, Agility, and then we kind of just see that all the legendary birds essentially do the same thing. They're going to have some form of stall, or they're just going to be a hit point bulky Pokemon that you use their defenses to set up an agility and then try to sweep out from there. That with this, you got a good amount of special attack. With the Life Orb and Roost combo, if you get a free agility off, you can also have the Citrus Berry as always. Then you can go, what I can see here is Life Orb on the Air Slash Flamethrower and then Citrus Berry on the Hurricane Fire Blast to help guarantee your setup and give you a little more bulk to play around with afterwards. That could work out pretty well. So you set up the agility, Hurricane Fire Blast is going to be an awesome thing to carry, and then if you land it, it's going to have a very high chance to KO with a good amount of stab. That's kind of what I see with that over there. And then with Moltres, you can run choice specs, that U-turn, carry whatever moves. You can have Air Slash, Flamethrower, and then probably, we still got Ancient Power? Yeah, we still got Ancient Power. You can do that. So if you don't like it, you can use U-turn, get out, and it's a bad setup. If not, go for that super effective hit, go for the best, strongest hit you can. Try to get as much damage out of it. 349 on the specs, on a good stab hit. That could still have some decent KO potential. And what I see here is go with the hasty nature. Try to get the most out of your speed. Pretty much the idea here is this is going to be a way to handle a lot of slower Pokemon. That 306 doesn't outspeed most sweepers, but it's going to help you break down those bulkier Pokemon that you have a nice amount of natural bulk. You can make it a 2-hit, maybe even a 1-hit KO Pokemon, and get the most out of Moltres. Also, it's kind of like you also have the Tailwind setup that you can use in double battles. Tailwind with Heat Wave. Stab Heat Wave could be fairly strong once you get that Tailwind set up for all that speed priority, but overall, it's pretty much Moltres does all what the other legendary birds do, just worse. Articuno can have a really strong stall with the way that its defenses are set up. Zapdos, it still has Heat Wave, and it still has a lot of other doubles and singles set up, as well as damage. So Moltres is the flaming chicken that could, but really didn't. That wasn't as good of an ending segue as I thought. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how you use Moltres.